Welcome to Ultimate Sports Parent Video, where we help parents and coaches instill confidence and success in young athletes.
This is Lisa Cohn. Today on Inside the Minds of Young Athletes, I'm here with Jacob. He's a 15-year-old basketball player, and he's here to tell us about what boosts and what hurts his confidence. Hi, Jacob.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us. So let's start with what makes you feel good when you're playing basketball? What boosts your confidence?
Well, there's a few things that boost my confidence. One is, having my teammates, kind of getting me fired up for, scrimmaging or playing games home or away. And another thing.
When you say fired up, you mean when everybody's really excited?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then another thing that gets me, well, not necessarily fired up, but kind of confident about my game is, like, when I make mistakes on, on certain plays, offensively, defensively, and I get help from that, it kind of makes me feel a little bit better because, like...
You mean you get help from your coach or your teammates?
Well, mostly coaches, but teammates can help you out too because like you can be on a team and have players that are maybe like a little bit more experienced than you, and so they know them, so they kind of know some of the plays better than you. So
what do they do when they help you out? That's an interesting idea.
Well, they'll do one of a couple things. They'll either demonstrate how to do it right. So like first, they'll do what you did that was wrong, and after that they'll do what the right thing is, and then they'll have you do it a couple times, and then see if you got it down, and then the coaches will do this same thing, and most of the time they do. And then another way they do that is just to tell you that you'll get it next time and all that. So
it sounds like you're on a team that's pretty supportive.
Yes. Yeah.
And as I understand it, your dad used to be the coach.
Yes.
But you have a different coach now.
Yes and no.
Oh, well.
I'm not going to go into it.
Okay, yes and no. But so tell me, what was it like having your dad how, as the coach? How did that affect your confidence?
It actually affected my confidence pretty good. Ever since my dad started coaching basketball, when I was playing for him, he really helped my game a lot. Even when I made mistakes, he'll ask me if I'm ready for the game, and I'll say yes sir, and he'll when I make a really tough shot, or when I make or I'm like a part of a good play, or just making mistakes, my dad will just help my confidence grow, and he'll help me be a better player on the team.
So when you make a mistake, what was it that he did that made it okay?
Well, he just basically told me, and he wasn't the only one who did this, but basically what he would do is he would basically tell me what I did wrong, and then he'll tell me what the right thing to do would be, and he would draw it up on the scoreboard, and then he would tell me that when I go in, or when the timeout's over, that you go in and do that. So
you mean draw it up on the clipboard?
Yeah.
So then he'd tell you to go in, and obviously you didn't feel criticized.
No.
It must have been the way he talked to you, because some kids would feel criticized if right after you made a mistake, the coach came and talked to you about it.
Yeah.
But he didn't. What was his tone? Can you describe that?
Well, his tone was different at some times, but most of the time it was like kind of like not so much firm, but kind of close to that kind of a thing, and it was kind of like in a good kind of a way.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, like when I make mistakes, we get help from that. But sometimes, there'll be just a little bit of firmness in that, and I'll say, yeah, I made a mistake, but I learned from them, and I just move on to the next play.
Well, it's really interesting. He must have done something right then. Now tell me what hurts your confidence.
Well, there's a few things that hurt my confidence. One of them is kind of beating myself down whenever, it's not my night, scoring or thinking that we're gonna lose when we're down by like 20 points. So that's basically a couple ways.
To watch the rest of this video and listen to Dr. Cohn's tips, visit kidsportspsychology.com.